What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. Remember, before we get to those pitches, hit that subscribe button and join Ninja Nation. And now, without further ado, here are my filthiest pitches of the day. I'm going to start with Patrick Sandoval, who had these wicked changeups and sliders on his way to 7 strikeouts in 7 innings, giving up only 2 runs. He outdueled Garrett Cole, who had 4 strikeouts in 7 innings, and had this nasty slider. And here's an overlay of Cole's slider and fastball, and you can see why he would get the sword on that slider. Behind every bad swing is usually a pitch tunnel that explains it. Bailey Falter had 6 Ks in 6 1/3 innings, giving up only 1 run thanks to his painted fastballs and this curveball. Tristan McKenzie had 7 strikeouts in 5 innings and had these mean sliders and curveballs. He also had this moping K-strut. Cheer up, Tristan. It's going to get better. You're about to win that Rolex from Marcus Stroman. Christian Javier had this slider on his way to 7 strikeouts. Anibal Sanchez had these changeups and had 4 strikeouts in 7 innings, giving up only 1 earned run. The big bastard Lance Lynn had 8 Ks in 7 one-run innings, thanks to his fastballs, cutters, and his curveball, which is surprisingly really good. Lynn is known to throw mostly variations of fastballs, but those curveballs are legit. Michael Wacha had 7 strikeouts in 6 innings thanks to his changeups. He's quietly put together a really good season with a 2.56 ERA. Zach Thompson had these dirty curveballs on his way to 5 strikeouts in 4 innings. Freddie Peralta had 3 Ks in 5 innings and had this curveball, changeup, and fastball. Kyle Wright had these absolutely vicious curveballs. I really think he's picked up a ton from watching Charlie Morton. Wright had 6 Ks in 7 innings, giving up no runs, and opponents are only hitting .205 against that curveball with a 34.5% whiff rate. And Kyle Wright, he's an under-the-radar ace with a 2.85 ERA this year, and he's now 17-5. I know we don't focus on wins and losses a lot, but that's a lot of wins. Jacob deGrom was his dominant self with 9 strikeouts in 7 innings, and it really was his slider doing most of the work. And let's never get numb to the fact that this dude constantly throws 93 and 94 mile-an-hour sliders. That slider has a 52.3% whiff rate, which means I would throw a lot of them too. And I know I'm Pitching Ninja and should only focus on really good pitching, but check out this play by Brandon Nimmo. Totally saved this start for deGrom. I will dub thee Fielding Ninja for one day. My filthiest starter yesterday, that was Joe Musgrove. Musgrove had 11 strikeouts in 6 2/3 innings and had these vicious sliders and curveballs. When Musgrove is on, his breaking stuff is as good as anybody's. Now on to my filthiest relievers. Cionel Perez had this wicked sinker. AJ Minter had this fastball and cutter combo. Eric Swanson had this dirty slider. Pete Fairbanks had his overpowering fastball and nasty slider. Jimmy the Human Glitch Herget had these sick breaking balls. Ryan Helsley had this overpowering heat. Andres Munoz had his fastball and slider combo, and I overlaid those two so you can see how well they work together. One big reason he's been so dominant this year. Adam Ottavino had this nasty slider. And again, I paired this up with his 2-seamer, and you can see why you would swing at that slider. You think it's a 2-seamer that's going to run back to the plate, and instead it's a slider that finishes way off it. Clay Holmes had these 6 sinkers. And I love the look on Shohei Ohtani's face as he looks at the scoreboard and sees that sinker was 100 miles an hour. He's like, damn. Either that or he's taking mental notes and is going to throw a 100-mile-an-hour sinker in his next start. And my filthiest reliever yesterday, cue the trumpets. Actually, cue Timmy Trumpet live. When I saw this, I was fired up and then thinking, man, that's a lot of pressure on Diaz. Blowing the save with that intro? It just can't happen. And it didn't, as he got this White Castle special. Heck of a job under pressure by Diaz. You'll never have more pressure even closing out the World Series. And now, my Pitching Ninja moment of zen. Check out Ryan Blakeney's high-level arm action on this punch-out. Maybe instead of position players pitching, we should let umpires pitch. On second thought, I don't trust the Ripper with a ball in his hand. What's up, Ninja Nation? Fresh off that three-leg parlay win yesterday, with McKenzie, Wright, and deGrom all coming through, I'm going to press my luck again. I'm going to go with the same game parlay from Merrill Kelly and Brandon Woodruff to both have 7 Ks or more. And I'm going to take a nice parlay with 2 of my favorite nicknames. I'm going to go Rich Hill, aka Dick Mountain, for 6 Ks or more. And then I'm going to take Spencer Strider, aka Quadzilla, for 9 Ks or more. Also, to all my followers in Kansas, today sports betting is legal. If you're interested in opening a FanDuel account, be sure to go to FanDuel/PN for Pitching Ninja. Welcome aboard. What would your picks of the day be?